Okay, hey, it's Dr. Pete. I am reaching out to you because the Athos diet is about to begin its 48-day journey just this Monday approaching. We have 10 participants from across two countries and a number of different states that want to lose 10% of their body weight. And it's for good reason. Some people have cited reasons that they're trying to get their health in order so they can be there for their families, be more functional, reduce diabetes if they're a diabetic or a pre-diabetic. Some people feel like they just aren't what they used to weigh when they were back in college days. Some are father figures, and everyone's trying to avoid that dad bod. So in any case, but really, one of the most common themes among the 10 group members is that it's Great Lent, and that we're doing this for Christ as we march towards Easter, towards Pascha. And one of the thought processes is, why not make good use of the time? We're already putting in the effort. Why not optimize that effort with a little bit of science and oddly enough, or ironically enough, science that backs up the par excellence tradition of Orthodox fasting anyway. And while some of you on the call might not be Orthodox, the point is that the physiology of our bodies is the same universally. So if this works for Orthodox Christians, it can work for others too. And if anything, it's good to be grateful to the Orthodox Church that for the last 2,000 years we've had plenty of case studies and examples of people who have not only survived this journey, this 48-day fast, but have thrived through it. I had a few points I wanted to bring up, which I thought were very important to highlight in preparation. So as I wrote you already, we need your magnesium pills, we need your salt, your favorite salt, carbonated water or flat water, either one. And we need you to buy some pea protein supplement, whatever brand. And I have no shares or stock in any of these different order items that I'm asking you to purchase. On Sunday, let's call it 5 o'clock. Why don't you guys all weigh yourselves on the same scale that you'll be using throughout the fast? I need a pre-fast weight. I want you to do a little calculation. Take your weight in pounds and multiply that by 10% to figure out how much weight you are going for. I think you're going to be very surprised that a lot of that weight comes off within the first week or two of the fast. And something I'm going to ask you online when we have our recorded interview, and I'm so excited that we're going to be able to check in with each other and dive a little deeper about who we are. But I want you to tell me, what about your health are you doing this for? If you can be open about it. Is there something functionally that you notice you couldn't do anymore? Is there something that your doctor or a family member might have mentioned to you at some point that they kind of alerted to you that, it's time to get our health in order? What is it that motivates you to reach out about this ad that I put in Facebook about the Athos diet to say, hey, maybe you would benefit with a 10% reduction? You could be honest, whatever that might be. We can talk about that. I'm also going to ask you guys to introduce yourself, name, your hobbies and your family. I actually, family life, maybe work life. I actually have created little titles for each one of you. The podcaster, the twin, the deacon. And so I want to create sort of, Michael Jackson had his white gloves. I need each of you to have sort of that primary identification piece that sort of summarizes who's walking through this diet or this journey for this 48 days. Other things. So I want you to remember this, okay? And I'm going to bring this up on Sunday. Don't forget, your body is extraordinarily powerful. It is made for survival, and perhaps even is its best when it's in the process of surviving. And why I bring this up is to say that if I told you all you could have was water and vitamins and salt for 48 days, nothing else, you would be fine. You would be fine. And so, the moment that you start feeling like, I've gotten to this hour, I've never felt worse, which I don't think is going to happen other than maybe the first day or two. I want you to just overpower that statement with rationality. And remember that the Guinness World Record of a person going without any food wasn't even 40 days. It was over a year. And they did just fine. So you're going to be fine too. Okay. Remember that. We're going to review the parameters of the diet. We're going to walk through it, just make sure you understand really the spirit of this diet and the fact that we are going vegan and we are trying to have you source your protein from a plant-based source. And we're trying to get you to over 100 grams. And I'm also going to emphasize that I want you guys to be eating no more than 4 hours a day. Maybe in the beginning up to 6 hours a day, but let's try to hit 4, okay? I think that's when you're going to start seeing this scale dropping, and you're going to feel motivated, and you're going to see results like instantaneously, and it's going to be awesome. Oh yeah, something about this. So I want you to realize and to expect that at some point you're going to be bored. And what I mean by that is when you're only eating 4 hours a day, what are you going to do the rest of the day? You're going to realize that there's so much of your time that's prepared for thinking about food, preparing the food, eating the food, cleaning up after the food. So, you know, you're going to have to start filling that up with other pastimes. And I think this is awesome. I think it's really a paradigm shift, and it's going to be something that we'll all benefit from. How will you fill that time? And once again, I'm going to talk about this on Sunday, but the reason this diet works, because at the end of the day, we could just make everyone starve, right? The reason this diet works is we're doing it in such a way that allows your nervous system and your hormonal system to find a new balance so that we fill you with that proper energy and that proper satiety to get you through your day. And between optimizing these parameters, living them, and filling your time with new hobbies, to-do tasks, etc., you're going to feel productive and you're going to feel great. And finally, I want to remind you that it's 48 days. I mean, 48 days is nothing. It is a short period of time. And before we start, it's going to be over. Or by the time we start, it's going to be, you know, headed towards being finished. And so my point is that I want you to really understand that this is a brief amount of time, that it's a wonderful purification process, and just give it the time. If you want to do something different after the 48 days, that's fine. But for those 48 days, among the, you know, tens of thousands across your lifetime, please give this a sincere effort. And I think you're going to be incredibly surprised. So looking forward to meeting with you all on Sunday. I want you to look at the Facebook message and see what who your cohort is. And we're going to talk on Sunday night, the day before Clean Monday, in preparation for Pascha. So once again, this is vegan, this is high protein, this is walking, this is intermittent fasting, this is the Athos diet, and you're going to do great. You're going to do fantastic. I'm so excited to start this journey with you in a few days.